All right, guys, so this is for the multiplicity practice. We are first going to open up 4 different files, but we want them all to open up into the same file. So we're going to go up here to File, and then go to Scripts, and then Load Files into a stack. And then you're going to get this pop-up, and you're going to click Browse. So we go to Browse, you're going to go to your downloads, wherever those are. So mine are showing up here. You're going to do clone B1234. Okay, and so what I did was I clicked on one, and I pushed the shift button down and clicked on the last one, and I'll click open. So those are all going to be listed out right here. I'm going to say okay. Those are the files that I want to open up into a stack. And what it's going to do is it's going to lay those over on top of each other so they're exactly lined up. When these images were taken, they were taken with a tripod, so only the person in the picture should have moved. Okay, I'm going to move me right here. Ish. All right, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to need to add a layer mask to each of these files. So the goal of this is to, so you see he's in a different place in each picture. All right, the goal of those is to have all of just him showing up. So we're going to do a layer mask on each one. Once you have your layer mask, we know that with a layer mask, if it's a white layer mask, we have to paint in black to erase. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on each one of these and erase him in black. So I'm going to get my brush. I'm going to make sure my color is in black. And then I'm going to keep my brush size to right in here-ish. Okay. So you see whenever I erase this portion of the picture, okay, we're just getting rid of him. Now, by doing this, it is allowing me to make non-destructive changes to this image, which means that it's not damaging the image because I'm doing it on a layer mask. Now, also, when you go through these, make sure that you look where his feet are and his shadow. Okay, so we want to make sure we get feet and shadow right in there. And the reflection on the table. All right, so now I'm going to turn the visibility of this layer off. I'm going to go to my next layer. Okay, I'm going to click on the layer mask for it, and I'm going to do the same thing. So you're going to do this on all 4 layers. Now you see right here where I've made it looks a little bit different. If I notice that it's doing something weird, you can always go back to your white brush and fill that back in. Okay, but I do want to make sure that with this I'm getting his shadow, which is on that and on the wall right there. Okay, now I did go too far over here on this image, so I am going to get my white brush and I'm going to cover this back up. All right, turn that visibility off and do the last one. Oopsie. All right, so this last one, we don't really need to do him right there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the layer mask on for all, or turn the visibility back on, and then I'm just going to do Command-Shift-I, or Command-I, and I'm just going to turn the inverse of those back on. So you have all 4 right here. So I clicked our layer mask and I pressed Command-I. That inverts that layer mask. All right. And that is it. So once you get that, do a Command-Shift-4 and turn in that screenshot.